Man, that's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. That is a robbery of the highest order, man. Derrick Lewis and I win that fight. You know, I was prepared to come on here and talk about how Derrick Lewis should be ashamed of himself, man. He should have been ashamed of himself. He fighting in Houston in his hometown against a light heavyweight, a newcomer to the division. Now, look, Latifi can fight, all right, but he is an undersized heavyweight, man. What, 5'10"? He weighed in at what, like 242 pounds, I believe. You know, so he was what, almost what, 40 pounds heavier than the light heavyweight limit. So he was not a quote unquote light heavyweight in the octagon tonight. But the man historically is a light heavyweight and a smaller fighter for heavyweight, man. Derrick Lewis mindset should have been, I this little guy cannot beat me in my hometown. This little guy, I'm one of the most powerful punchers in the history of the sport. You know, this should be a knockout win for me. This should be, I'm gonna welcome him in a big way. I'm gonna send him back to light heavyweight. First round I gave it Derrick Lewis. He was looking good. They also was talking him up how great shape he was in and all this and that, different things about him, how he's improving, blah blah blah, and how he's beloved in Houston. And then, man, the second round, man, Latifi clearly dominated. Had the guy against the cage, was throwing him down. Was in complete control. He definitely lost the second round, all right. And in the third round, it was almost pretty much the same thing, man. Latifi was in control, was was tossing him down, had him against the cage, controlling everything on top of the guy. The only thing Derrick Lewis did was kind of try to have a knockout at the end of the fight, at the last 30 seconds or whatever it was. He hit Latifi with some shots. He hit him with an uppercut that Latifi ate. Credit to him. I guess with that big neck of his, that stocky frame. The Latifi slash Mike Tyson slash Daniel Cormier built type guys. You know, short, stocky heavyweights, strong heavyweights can take punches like that, man. And he was able to take Derrick Lewis's shots, but that was not enough for him to win that fight or that round, man. He lost that round. He lost that fight 29-28 to me. They saying 29-28 unanimous decision. Derrick Lewis up there shaking his head because he knew he lost that fight. He knew he didn't win that fight. He was shaking his head no. And then they announced him as the winner. He laughed and celebrated and shit, man. He didn't win that fight. That was a loss for Derrick Lewis. Ilir Latifi won that fight. In full disclosure, I was thinking about betting this fight, and I'm glad I didn't. I was thinking about betting this fight, man. I thought a minus 225 on Derrick Lewis in this fight was a deal. A big, strong, heavy punching Derrick Lewis, a heavyweight, a real true heavyweight fighting a guy moving up from light heavyweight, man. You know, and then on top of that, he was a minus 140 to win inside the distance. I thought that was a deal. I'm like, damn, that's kind of low odds for Derrick Lewis a guy with this kind of power fighting a smaller guy. And, Latifi's been stopped before. And man, I'm thinking like, that's worth a play. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? Can't do it. Derrick Lewis is a bit of a fuck up. He's just not a guy you can trust, man. You put your money on, he might not come through, might not perform, might mess up. And that's what happened, man. He just got a lucky screw job decision. The announcer's been pointing out that I think these are boxing judges. These judges don't know what they are doing, what they are watching. They even said that during the Andrea Lee fight, that one of the judges wasn't even watching the fight. Had his head down, was talking to somebody and stuff. So, could be some terrible decisions, man. Judges already had his scorecard filled out. If they feel like a guy just laying on top of a guy, throwing the guy down, and not giving them the rounds, they only giving rounds to people who strike. That's what it seemed like. Judging from this fight, because Latifi clearly controlled and won this fight, man. This was a screw job and a robbery of the highest order. Latifi was standing there laughing at how he got screwed, man. He was laughing out loud at that shit. He knew he won that fight. And, I salute the guy. Uh, I feel bad for him, man. He got robbed. Derrick Lewis did not win that fight, man. He should be ashamed of himself. What he did in the last 30 seconds, he should have been doing. He should have did that in the first round. You know, not saying blow the gas tank, but he should have been more aggressive in trying to get the KO. Instead, it seemed like he was being patient. He was trying to show these new wrinkles to his game with these flying kicks and knees and shit, man. You know, and Latifi, a light heavyweight, was tossing them around like a rag doll, man, controlling them on the ground and shit. So that's it, man. I just wanted to quickly come on comment on this, man. I was in the mood to watch some fights tonight, and I decided to buy this UFC. I think this might be the first one I bought since the Jones Santos fight, and hell, I'm buying it. Let me go and recognize, say, I strongly feel that Dominic Reyes is gonna beat John Jones, man. Um, John Jones, he has had problems with with taller guys. Alexander Gustafsson, Thiago Santos was very close to beating him. If he didn't beat him, some people had Santos winning that fight, but and also factor in, this guy. I don't think this guy is afraid at all. I think he's very confident, very strong guy, mentally and physically, not intimidated by John Jones at all. He looked taller and bigger than Jones at the weigh-in. Um, and John Jones coming off that Santos fight, he took a lot of damage to the legs, man. He had to get help out of the octagon, help back to the dressing room. Could he be damaged goods to them skinny legs of his? The weak point that I pointed out. Guys need to attack John Jones' legs, man. I saw a picture of him and Valentina Shevchenko. I think who posted it? I think maybe Shevchenko posted it on Instagram. And man, her legs were thicker than John Jones, man. He got these tall, skinny legs, man. They could be destroyed. The Daniel Cormier, he introduced the technique on Jones, and Santos followed it up, man. Unfortunately, he was injured and could not, finish the job. But if Reyes fights the right fight, if he's strong, confident, tall, goes to the legs, you know, he can beat John Jones, man. I got a little money on him to do so. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll check in soon. Thanks for watching.